rising off the creek bed. Boots crunch leaves like a hunter's prayer. Got my bow, got my aim, got my heartbeat steady. The woods don't lie, the woods don't care.
Matt.
Stands waiting, shadows falling, forest whispers.
There's my buck.
I'm chasing antlers, chasing dreams, through the thickets, through the streams, a ghost in the past.
Well, it's been a productive morning. I'm gonna get down, pack my pack up, get down, go over and check it out. I'll pick up the camera when I get down there. Peace. Well, let's see what we got. That's what you're trying to do. What do we have here? Well, there you go. That arrow doesn't hardly have any blood on it. I mean, it is, it's just dried. That's what you're looking for. Right there. That carnivore did a number on them. Man, it's an awesome looking head. Let's check out this blood trail. So that arrow passed through. She was actually standing up in there, and you can see she was probably standing right here. And you can see that blood just pouring out of her. This ain't a hard one to follow. I mean, I could literally just see the blood pouring out of this deer. Major hemorrhaging. And look at that. There she lays. Well, there she is. Got a split in her ear. I wonder what that's from. Put a lot of effort in for deer like this. I mean, you do a lot of scouting, hanging stands, and then a lot of time in the tree. Just waiting for the right opportunity. Waiting, the hardest thing to beat right there is their nose. The wind was right for me today, and she comes slipping in there so quiet. I do not know how they do what they do and get in. They're so big. You see squirrels playing around, little bitty animal, making the biggest ruckus. And then all of a sudden, you look down, no noise, nothing. There's a deer. I don't think I heard this deer. I might have heard her right there at the end. But I sat with my stand backed up against a big cedar tree. So I'm in an oak, but on one side of me is a big cedar, and that's the predominant way the deer come. So they don't see me if they're coming from that way. So if my wind's not blowing that direction, they'll never know that I'm there until they clear that tree. But she was close, and by the time I saw her, she was just getting ready to clear the tree. So, you know, I don't set with my cameras on, so I got to start getting cameras on. I didn't get a couple of the point of view cameras on. I think I got her on my main camera, and I did have the two cameras on the bow turned on, so I should have some footage. We'll see what we got when I get back to the barn. But anyway, got up this morning, typical morning. Probably a little late getting out, honestly. And walking in to, when I pulled the four-wheeler and parked it up in the woods, where I drive to, it's about 150, 200 yards from where we sit here. Shut it off, started getting undone, and something was bedded in that area not too far from me, and I heard it run off. It did run this direction. It could be her. Anyway, I came on. About the time I got to my stand, I saw a deer. There again, could have been her. That was near my stand, and it flagged off. I heard it run. I saw it, and anyway, I just got up in the tree and started setting up. And I don't know, it was probably about an hour later when I looked down, and there she is. I mean, she's right there. So I was facing this way with the tree to my back. My bow was facing the other way. Camera was facing the other way, so I had to reach around, grab that camera, get it turned, try to get her focused on where she was going. I think she might have got out of the frame before I shot her, but I should have had some footage of her. As long as I hit the right buttons. I mean, you got to turn the camera on, and then you got to start the camera, and sometimes that doesn't happen. You're kind of rushed at that moment. But anyway, that's my problem. We'll see what we had. Anyway, she popped her head up and started looking around like she suspected something. I hadn't picked my bow up yet. And anyway, she was alert for a bit, and I just froze, and she looked right at me at one point. Not sure she was looking up in the tree, but she was certainly looking at my tree. And she dropped her head, went back to feeding, and I reached back and first of all, I turned the one camera off and picked my bow up, or turned it on, picked my bow up, moved it around, got it to here, got the other hand up, got the other camera up, turned on, slipped it into my bow hand, and it was just getting ready to draw. Hooked the D-loop and getting ready to draw, and she took 2 steps and got out of a shooting lane, and she had some stuff behind her. I don't think I got all the way drawn. I might have, not sure. Anyway, had to wait. And when she started back up again, she took a couple of steps and stopped again, and she stopped in a clear path, and I drew back, settled the pin, and punched that trigger, and I immediately saw blood. I mean, she started hemorrhaging blood at that point. And she went about 30 yards, maybe 20 yards, maybe, stopped, started walking, took a few steps, and just fell over. I mean, and looking at her, I mean, the shot was perfect, but anyway, just went over here and fell over. And I settled down, and re-knocked another arrow, and this is my antlerless tag. I still had a buck tag, so I just went ahead and hunted the rest of the morning. Shot her about 8:30 probably, and maybe a little bit later, maybe closer to 9, and I hunted till 11 and started packing up and got down, didn't see anything else, saw a bunch of squirrels, no turkey, no deer. So pretty much it. Like I said, hunt hard, get opportunities, got to make the best of them. I missed one earlier in the year, which is fine. That happens. It was a hot day. I'm kind of glad I didn't get it at that day. It would have been a much more challenging. It's a cool day today. It's not going to get it. I don't even think it's going to get into the 50s. If it does, it'll just barely get into the 50s. Started off warm. I mean, it was 41, 42. Supposed to drop off cold tonight. So I thought I'd see some bucks moving. Haven't seen a buck up on this ridge yet. Probably ought to take a spin around up here and see if there's any sign. I'm gonna probably hunt a different stand tonight. See if I can't. They ought to be running does now. I know I see a lot of people say that they're seeing chasing, but I haven't seen any evidence of it yet. They are hitting scrapes, so they're getting close. Found a scrape last weekend, or was it two weekends ago? So, I mean, today's November 1st, so it's prime time for things to start up. But anyway, that's what you're after. Big nanny doe, she'll eat good. Just pet her like a dog. I'm sure that really riles some people up. But, I mean, that's the circle of life. They eat acorns, we eat them. Worms eat us, so. I ain't got much more to say. I mean, it's just part of life. That something's got to die before to nourish other beings. So, anyway, I'll get to finishing her up. I got to get her field dressed and get her back to camp and get her hung up. So, peace. Matt. There's my buck.